Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the Ghost Wardens continue their journey on the Cloud Road and meet some unruly dead. This podcast contains adult language and adult situations. Previously on the Happy MonsterCast. Ghost Mountain, the isolated temple where the unruly dead return to their proper place in hell. Meet the Ghost Wardens, holy warriors dedicated to the service of the underworld kings, battling the undead and laying them to rest. Here, Bolt Fist Jiao, master of music sorcery, Cheerful Fan, who smiles through his sorrow, Ebullient Gong Gou, dog devil and fire sorcerer, Sneaky Chao, silent assassin, and Jung Soo, ox devil blade master, stand ready to return the unruly dead to hell. The Ghost Wardens are continuing their strange journey on the Cloud Road, encountering dangers and fellow travelers as they go. So let's recap. You have made your way from Ghost Mountain onto the Cloud Road, which is the route through the Shield Mountains. If we jump over to the world map for a minute, you are roughly here. You passed through the town of Dead Lake, dealt with some unruly dead there, and you're making your way to Blue Serpent Mountain, the ancestral home of the Walong clan, where they apparently hold something called the Mirror of Ever-Present Sight that you're trying to retrieve. So you're traveling on the Cloud Road, which is quite a dangerous thing. Apparently, many workers died in its construction. They basically drove these stone slabs into the side of the mountain to provide a path along the mountain. For the most part, there are no guardrails, but occasionally there's something like you see here where there's a few posts and a few ropes, but that's about it. And often the ropes are rotten or just completely gone. Most recently, you found a weird spiritual haven with them and fought some assassins and rescued a little kid whom you delivered into the care of an intelligent ape. And now you're continuing, you think you're only a few days away from Blue Serpent Mountain. And so you come around a curve on the Cloud Road, and you're quite surprised to see a whole procession coming the other way. There are no less than 10 gold banner soldiers, the Emperor's own elites, surrounding a palanquin. In the lead is a banner captain who strides forward and says, "Ghost Wardens, I demand that you take the outside of the road and let us pass, or turn back to the previous rest station," which you know is about 8 miles behind you.
Sorry, wait a minute. Who are these people?
I say demand is an awfully strong word.
They are Imperial soldiers and guarding someone in a palanquin.
Can I use persuasion and be like, as you know, as Ghost Wardens, we have no interest in that of the affairs of the living. We shall pass without disturbance.
So you're going to go on the outside of the palanquin. This will require riding rolls.
Do I need to persuade them first or no?
You don't. If you're going to go on the outside, you do not need to persuade them. If you're going to go on, try to persuade them to let you go on the inside, you absolutely do.
Yeah, I'll join that persuasion.
I don't have writing, so I'm gonna do the inside.
I'd also like to persuade.
Okay,
I
so
will.
who's going to take lead on the persuasion here?
I've got D8 persuasion.
Yeah, you're the face man, as I recall.
Right.
So
yeah, go ahead.
So,
Yeah,
but if you want to make a support rolls for him, please feel free.
Sure.
Yep. All right.
I do feel like I should volunteer, knowing not even realizing how terrible I'd be.
We want persuasion rather than performance.
Aw.
So, Cheerful Fan, we actually need your persuasion roll rather than a performance roll. But
Did I click on the wrong one? I thought
yes,
I clicked
you
on.
and it's at
sorry.
+1 with the support from Sneaky Chao.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
a very good roll.
Yeah, I did not do the +1. You can just add that to
Let
me.
me see how he does against that. Says, all right, very well, but be cautious. So,
As always.
what I'm going to do is we'll just run down in order here, and each of you is going to need to make a riding roll to keep your horses calm. To keep your horses
Would
calm.
I be riding? I mean, I'm a little big for that.
You probably aren't. Yeah, but everyone else needs to make a riding roll. We'll start with Bolt Fist, and I know you're not on, so I'll make a nice unskilled roll for you because, oh no, you have riding. It's a D4, but you have it. See how you do here. To keep your horse calm as you're going by on the inside of the thing. And you're fine. Cheerful Fan, please make a riding roll.
Okay. There's no way I can make this an athletics roll?
No, there is not.
All right. Well, I just thought I'd ask. Okay, come on, baby. Yes.
No. Do you want to Benny it?
No.
I'll say the consequences are not going to be dire if you don't.
All right.
All right. So you kind of lose control of your horses for a minute as you're passing by the palanquin. And your horse startles and bumps it. And there's some shifting around inside it. And you see briefly a woman's face peek out. And she whispers, "Help me," as you go by.
Okay. What do I know? I'm going to use notice to try to figure out who this person is. Recognize by the cut of the cloth or by the accent or anything.
It's going to be a common knowledge roll, which is just as well because your notice roll is terrible.
Well, okay. Don't get your hopes up for this common knowledge roll.
Yeah, you have no clue who this is.
All right.
All you know is that they're being escorted by a force of the Emperor's elite. All right, Ebullient Gong Gou, your writing roll, please. All right. That is going to have some dire consequences. Do you want to Benny it?
Oh, I suppose.
Okay, so you're good. You've made your way past the palanquin. And last but not least, Sneaky Chao. Writing roll, please. Not quite good enough. Do you want to Benny it?
Oh, it's at a -2.
Yeah, you're unskilled.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Nah, it's fine.
Okay. So that's going to cause something interesting to happen. Okay, so I'm going to say you were bringing up the rear. Knives is in the lead. So we got Knives here, and then Bolt Fist, Cheerful, Ebullient, and then Sneaky right here. And then got this guy down here, the captain. There. And soldiers. And I skewed to the outside for here because they were like that. And as your horse is going by, you're right about here, it startles and you whack into these guys, and this guy falls off the cliff. There's a Wilhelm scream, and he is gone.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. That's a lot of Mississippis.
Yep. And the captain yells, "Curse you, Ghost Wardens! You will pay for this! Attack!"
Oh.
Can I try and use another persuasion?
You can try, but it's not going to work.
Okay.
They are literally like drawing weapons, drawing on you and attacking as we speak. So the soldiers are armed with spears, and the captain is carrying several spears. So lots of spears going on here. Select these guys, add its followers. You know what? I'm going to make 2 groups. They get restless and tired. We're going to throw miserable into that group.
Well, this just sounds like a cheerful lot of soldiers.
Miserable goes into that group, and chain and restless goes in with that group, and got happy, anxious, hungry, overwhelmed, grumpy, tired. What am I missing? Anxious. I got 2 anxious. Oh, I've got 2 anxious. That's why. And then this guy. Goes down here. All right, so that puts us in the combat. Let's see what happens. All right, so one group of soldiers is going first. Look at this. These guys. So this group is in front. And they're going to hold action until the group in back moves out. Knives, you're up. Actually, wait. They're going to hold action.
So I'm actually thinking that if I use my axe and try to get in past their spears,
that should be effective.
Yeah. And I should be able to have one axe in each hand.
You can, but it doesn't really. You don't have the necessary edges for that to do you any real good.
Okay.
You are, however, much better with your wavering blade.
I know. I guess I'm trying to get into a range where their spears are not going to be as effective. how long is my wavering blade and my giant size? Like, are we like comparable to their spears?
Your
on
wavering blade
humans?
is actually like a short sword for you because it's sized for a regular human.
Okay, fine.
So who are you attacking? You're gonna move into the closest guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start.
Don't forget to target him.
Okay. I don't want to hit Sneaky.
You won't. Melee is not gonna. There's not a risk with that. So just target that guy and do your thing.
And what's the bonus for frenzy?
You get an extra roll.
Okay.
I don't see that I
you
had
you turned off frenzy. Not that it's likely to matter. Yeah.
Oops.
Go ahead and target him and attack him again with the wavering blade. Use the T button to target him.
Okay.
Scott. I don't think I got a card.
No, I missed you. That's right. Okay, so let's get you into the combat. You got a card now.
There we go.
So, actually, come on.
Yeah, you
so I think it thinks I've already rolled.
Right. No, I'm saying just hit wavering blade again to re-roll. Just start from the wavering blade attack again.
Okay, I do have the wavering blade. I did roll.
No, I mean click it again to attack him so that you can get the frenzy.
Okay, I am.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why it didn't give you the extra die. So we'll go ahead and run with it first. The 11 definitely hits with a raise, so give me a raise damage, and we'll see if you even need to bother rolling again. Or rather, you rolled before, so I'm going to say you have 2 hits with raises.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Sorry. I'm like having issues with the UI right now.
So just click the raise die.
I can't get to it. I have like a
All right, I'll roll it.
Drop down.
Wow, that's pathetic. Still enough to shake him, though.
Okay, hold on.
Are you going non-lethal? All right, that.
No, I don't think I have that much self-control.
All right, you probably don't. So he did. All right, so then that puts us on Cheerful Fan.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use push on this guy.
But you're gonna have you have to get to him to do that. So there's not really a way to get to him from where you are.
Can I run to right here?
You can.
And which would then allow me to use this to push on this guy.
Yes, it would.
And push him off the mountain.
Yeah.
And because I ran more than 2 yards, that will add to my push attack.
Yep. So target him and hit the push.
All right.
That's a big goal. I haven't used this before. T.
Is T. Yeah, this is a new one. All right. So here we go. Let me cue this up. And I am going to use, okay.
Okay. You happy with the 4?
I am not. I'm going to, how many do I have? I got plenty. Yeah, I'll re-roll.
Probably happy with a 7.
Better. Yes.
All right. He counters with strength. That is a tie, which means you win.
Nice.
Bad news for him. All right. So
my goal here is to push him off the mountain.
Which you do.
Nice. Bye-bye. This is the first time I've used push.
Yeah.
So this is
good opportunity for it. Okay,
Perfect
Sneaky
opportunity.
Chao. You're up. You've got one surviving guy, or the Happy Banner Elite guy adjacent to you, and that's it. However, before Sneaky Chao, the Anxious Banner Elite guys are going. So because some of them can get into range now. So the Overwhelmed Banner Elite moves up, and I'll just get rid of the guy who fell off the mountain. He's going over here. And he attacks, he doesn't even need to move up. He attacks Cheerful Fan with his spear.
Rude.
Well, we did just throw a few of his friends off the mountain.
All right, and that will miss. And the Overwhelmed Banner Elite, or sorry, the Happy Banner Elite is going to target Sneaky Chao and also attack with his spear. And he will miss. And then the Hungry Banner Elite attacks over his shoulder with his spear, and he also misses. Okay, Sneaky, you're up.
Okay.
You target your guy?
Yep.
So that, I believe, is a miss. Yeah, that is definitely a miss.
Oof. I'll Benny. Huh?
Still a miss. These guys are not elite soldiers for nothing.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I guess there's not much else I can do at the moment.
Okay, Ebullient Gong Gou.
Okay, where are all our people right now?
They're mostly on this end. Bear in mind that there is a palanquin with some female in it in the middle of the formation here.
Okay.
So fireballing the entire thing is probably not what you want to do unless you don't really care about whoever's in the palanquin.
Why are we attacking them again?
They attacked
Other
you.
than it's
I don't know, boss. Why?
They attacked you.
Oh.
When Sneaky Chao lost control of his horse and knocked one of them over the side, the hot-tempered leader apparently decided it was a good plan to just attack you.
I mean, we did sort of knock somebody over, which, even though fighting's fun,
I mean, you could try next round to defuse the situation.
I'm probably not the person to do it, but maybe we should give that a shot. Because we could kill them all, but that's probably not what we want to do.
Okay, so Ebullient.
I think I'm. Who's left after me?
The captain, and then Bolt Fist, and then a couple more of the soldiers.
All right, so well, we're in this now, aren't we?
At least for now.
So I'm gonna. Where are my weapons here? Where are my weapons?
That whole apology thing, we're not so good at.
Nope,
not so much.
I think I'm going to draw my segmented staff and light it up with smite.
Oh,
all right.
Oh,
because this
should
feels
solve
like
it.
a wonderful opportunity to educate people on why they should take a moment before they attack.
Yeah, all right.
It seems like a good idea all the time.
Light it up.
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to show you how you were wrong.
All right, that succeeds. So we will target you here. And we will throw a smite on, whoops, that is not the right target. So target. And then we'll throw a smite on your segment and staff. Ta-da!
Okay.
Okay, so this guy leaps to the top of the palanquin, runs across it to drop down between Cheerful Fan and Sneaky Chao, and he's going to multi-action and attack each of you.
Oh, man.
That's rude.
So he flips one spear around to stab Sneaky Chao with. For the multi-action penalty.
Hmm.
And completely fail to hit with that one. And then he's going to change targets to Cheerful Fan. And wail on him with the spear and completely fail to hit anything. And now he's pissed, so he's going to spend a penny. And he critically fails. So
too bad.
He literally hurls the spear off into the void, curses, and pulls another spear off of his back where he has a quiver with like 5 of them in there.
Oh, man.
Bolt Fist.
I was going to Havoc, but now part of me wants to say something like, "You're all being fools. Can't you see we're just trying to pass through on Ghost Warden business, and your hot tempers have increased the situation unwisely, and you have lost several of your elite men, and we are foolishly wasting our energy to pursue a job that we have to do." Persuasion, right?
Yep.
Okay. Computer's still being weird. Here we go.
Can I boost lower trait for him?
No, boost lower trait only works on you,
Okay.
but it's automatic on you as a free action. So you can basically boost any of your stuff anytime you want.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, that is not effective. All right, so with a 6, let's see how Gallant Way reacts to that.
Does my like gallant hand waving and just angry old madness help with it at all?
So he says, "Stand down, men. Curse you, Ghost Wardens.
You are
The Emperor will hear of this." And his men continue march. He musters his men, diminished by 3 now. And those 7 remaining ones continue their march down the Cloud Road.
Focus.
Who were
Except for
those
the one that I
guys?
threw off the cliff,
Well, there's 2 that went over the cliff and 1 that you just straight up killed. Knives just straight up killed. So.
It seemed like a good idea.
We're just generating loot for future adventures.
Yep. So
Adventures.
Winning hearts and minds everywhere we go.
Making realities and altering them.
So this delayed you a bit. And night falls before you reach the next campsite. And it's creepy.
Dark.
It's so creepy, in fact, that there are, not only is it normally creepy, but there are actually some weird lights on the road.
I think we might have special snacks in a van.
Pop you guys back in here. And let me turn off your smite.
A van that's mysterious, you might even say.
And wispy lights float above the road like fireflies, and I would like you to make occult rolls.
Oh. Let's.
Yeah, that'll do. So you think that these are ghosts. and that in fact they are the ghosts of the workers who died building the Cloud Road.
What? Oh, that's sad.
And then up ahead, you see something unexpected. Specifically, you see a demon, a rather large demon, with a metal whip in each hand. And he cracks the whip, yanks on a ghost, and drags it in.
Wow.
I would like you all to make notice rolls first.
That's creepy.
Okay. Notice, you said?
Notice, yes.
I have no idea what just happened, but something weird for sure.
Okay, so let's see how you did. Yeah, Sneaky Chao, you're clueless. But Ebullient Gong Gou, you notice and point out to the others that there's a white string knotted on Razorlash's finger. That's the demon, the demon's finger, kind of like a ring. I would like you all to make another occult roll because this might be significant. See what you know about this thing with the string.
Yeah. Something? It's a something.
Yeah, Cheerful Fan, you're all over this one.
I am.
This demon has performed a ritual to bond to a human. He cannot be defeated permanently as long as the human partner lives. This is an unusual arrangement, and it is very costly to the soul of the human involved.
Of course.
Is it something that needs to be entered into willingly by both parties?
Yes.
Ooh.
And Ebullient Gong Gou, you realize something as you're watching the ghosts, and the ghost, specifically the ghost that he has captured. It suddenly becomes clear to you in a flash of insight that you're thinking, why are these ghosts here? Because they're not that far from Ghost Mountain. And if they died building the road, they should have gone years ago to hell.
What's keeping them here?
You realize that they were killed intentionally and used as sacrifices, bound to the road itself.
Wow.
To maintain it. Their souls are literally keeping the stone slabs in place.
Yikes.
The ghosts that he's already captured wield picks, hammers, and the chains from their shackles. And as the demon sees you coming, he yells, "Ghost Wardens! Ah! Oppressors! Tools of the blind celestial bureaucracy! Revolution is coming! Those who are chained were rising against you and your masters! Attack!"
What?
And that's going to put us back into combat.
Lions.
What is going on tonight?
Okay, so question. From what I gathered through my intuition,
Yes.
is he a demon foreman, or is he a demon that has taken ghosts that were sacrificed to the road unto his army to throw at us?
He has taken ghosts that were sacrificed on the road into his army to throw at you.
Second one. Okay, got it.
Okay.
If we
Well, now
set
I
these
really don't like
ghosts
him.
free, though, then what happens to this road?
Yeah,
falls into
this is a major problem that you're not equipped. Well, you're going to have to figure this out later as Ghost Wardens, but you're not really equipped to deal with it right now. You
That's a living
literally
people
have to
problem.
locate hundreds of bodies.
It's a nightmare.
And it would end up with the destruction of the Cloud Road. So all bad.
Right.
And that starts us into combat. With Sneaky
Right
Chao
on the
up
list.
first. What's your move, Sneaky?
Is he muted? No, he's not muted.
Ron?
Yep. Sorry. No, I was muted. Yeah, geez. I might just hold my action for now.
Okay, Ron holds. Knives.
Attack!
All right, you're going to have to run. So you're going to have to make a run die to see if you can even get in range to attack.
It's kind of. Should I just be shooting at him?
You could. You could
I do
also
have a
use
bow.
your speed power, which activates automatically.
So I don't have run, but I have speed.
Yes, speed. Well, run you do by if you cast speed on yourself, which you can do as a free action
Yeah.
because you're a fighting adept.
Right.
Then you don't have to roll anything.
Oh.
It automatically works.
No.
So that doubles your pace.
So I should be able to get about here.
Yeah, if you want to spend extra power points, you can also remove the penalty for running if you want.
Remove the penalty for run? Okay. Oh, yeah. Got it.
You also can, if you choose, spend. So speed costs you 2 power points. If you want to spend another 2 power points, then you can add quickness, which reduces your multi-action penalty by 2. So basically, you can do 2 actions per turn at no penalty. Would you like to also do that?
Sure. So spend another 2
Yep,
power
so
points.
you're all set there. Let me put speed on you here.
Okay.
Okay, add speed with the quickness modifier. Boom.
I should be able to get like pretty close to here, yeah?
Your pace just became 16. So you can get to wherever the heck you want.
There.
Yeah.
That is spaceships. Wow.
So you said that you concentrate and suddenly you just burst down the road like a charging bull and you're there.
Who are you calling a charging bull?
It seemed apt. So what would you like to do with your 2 actions this turn?
I'm going to kill them all.
Who would you like to kill first? Target them and do your thing.
This guy. Or actually, is this the leader?
This is the leader. You also know he can't be permanently killed at the moment.
Well, fine.
What does temporary kill look like?
Well, I get 2 attacks, so let's see.
Based on your knowledge of this type of bond, he basically will just disappear. So make sure to do your target. And I need to make sure, actually, before you attack, let me do one thing here. Oh, never mind. You attacked it already. It's fine. 2 hits with raises. So go ahead and give me raise damage on the first one. That's going to do 2 wounds to that chain ghost. So that chain ghost is toast. What would you like to do with your next attack? Cannot have frenzy on it.
Okay. You know what? Let's try targeting him and see what happens. Wait, how do I? Okay, so I can remove frenzy.
Yeah, and then you just get 1 roll rather than 2 of your d10s. And And one of those hits, so give me straight damage on this one. Still very effective. That's going to do 2 wounds.
Oh.
Which he is absolutely going to try to soak.
Yep.
And which he will succeed in soaking.
I was going to say, that's pretty good.
He ducks out of the way just at the last second.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Ebullient.
Fireball.
All right. Let's check your range. You might need to move up for your fireball.
Okay.
Blast is range smarts times 2. Your smarts is 8. So that's range 16. Yeah, that's not a problem. So go ahead and fire that up. You can close the range if you want to, but you do not have to.
Okay, we're blast, right?
Blast.
Area of effect, medium blast templates. So what if I step up to here?
Yep. And then you decide where you want to drop that template.
Apologies to the guys and the road builders.
Okay. And last but not least, you can click the MBT button and then drop that template where you want it.
I'm trying real hard not to hit you, Knives.
Do what you can.
You should be able to hit most of them and avoid knives. Yeah, I'll say that avoids knives, but hits everybody else. And then under action selected, if you click on that, you might want to select the extra damage modifier. It's an extra 2 power points, but it cranks up the base damage to 3d6 from 2d6. Your call.
Sure, why not?
So just go into no action selected and select the bonus damage one. It's about halfway down.
Yeah, I got to remember.
And let's roll it.
It's that set button that always gets me. I click the X to get out, and that cancels everything.
Yep. All right. So that's not going to work anyway, so you might want to Benny it. That, on the other hand, goes off. So give me the damage roll.
Straight damage or damage plus die?
Regular damage. It should be 3d6. Yep. Ooh, wow. Okay, so that's for the first group, and that's 16. So that's going to take out 4 of them right out of the gate. The ones led by the ambitious chained ghost, are all dead. And then roll it again for damage to the second half. Righto. And there goes the other group.
Nice. Very nice.
So with a blast of eldritch fire, all of the ghosts vanish. And that will take us to Cheerful Fan. The only thing left standing is the demon.
And that's not wrecking the bridge below us.
What's that?
It's not wrecking the bridge in front of us or below us.
No, the bridge seems to be undamaged.
Odd.
So is the demon corporeal enough that a push would knock it off the bridge, and would that kill it?
Permanently kill it? Probably not. Knock it off the bridge is absolutely possible. You'd need to run to get there, though.
Would a barrier also do that if
No.
I place it correctly? Okay.
You can't move him with a barrier.
Can I cock block him from getting to us?
You absolutely could wall him off from everybody except Knives.
Okay, awesome.
But Cheerful Fan's up first.
Exactly, yeah. So just thinking ahead.
Yeah. Okay, I will run up. I think that's far enough. I think I can make that run.
Well, you need to roll for it.
Oh, all right. What's the run?
You click the little die next to pace.
Yeah.
All right, stand
As
by.
long as you don't roll a 1, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Pull 1. Anything but a 1.
Oh,
Oh, fuckity. Shit.
All right, so you run up to here.
fuckity fuck.
You're not quite able to get to him. You trip
Not
over some of
quite.
the debris on the road.
Not
road.
quite near
Crying
close,
out
but-
loud.
All right.
Okay, next
brought the
up
new kid.
is Razorlash.
Ooh. Crazy.
I'd like to go before that.
Sorry, hey, Scott, can I take some
Okay,
other
you need to make
action
an
after
athletics
my
roll.
run?
What's that?
Even though I can't do push, can I take some other action after my run?
No, you declared push, so you were trying to get to him, but you just didn't make it.
All right.
All right,
Damn it.
Sneaky, you're going to have to make an athletics roll if you want to go ahead of Razorlash.
And Razorlash?
So you make an athletics roll, he makes an athletics roll, whoever wins goes first.
Taserface was taken.
Okay. Athletics.
Happy with 7?
Yeah.
You're going first.
Perfect. So I think my movement is pretty high because I have was it
It's 8.
light step and fleet footed?
Yeah, it gives you a movement of 8.
Okay.
That is not enough to get into melee range of him,
Mm,
unless
Let
you
me
run.
let me get close enough, and then I'll shoot him with the bow.
Okay, yeah, you don't really have to be that close. If you move up by where Gong Gou is, that's more than enough to shoot him.
Perfect. I want to be able to move close to him for the next round.
Okay, so you can go there. You can get into melee with him next round.
Okay. I will go ahead and use bow.
Who knows? You could get lucky.
Maybe.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Oh,
And you don't.
Nope. I might as well just Benny it. It's fine. Try again. There we
That,
go.
on the other hand, hits.
Ooh, hey.
Perfect.
Give me raise damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, ouch. Oh, my
Hey, all
goodness.
Wowzers.
Nice.
Yeah.
So a 22
Damn.
is going to do 3 wounds on this guy, which he is absolutely going to try to soak.
That's awesome.
Just that even looked like with the bow and arrow.
It looks like you nailed him, is what it looks like.
I shot 3
Through
arrows
the
at
head,
once.
through the neck. What are we talking about?
All right, so he's going to take 2 wounds from that.
Oh.
Curse you. Then he's got to unshake, which he does because he's a demon. It's how he rolls. Okay, so how far away is Ebullient? Not far enough. And so he reaches out with his hand and makes a fist towards Ebullient, and you feel your arcane power start to drain away.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Debuff.
That can't be good.
But you're able to resist it. And Bolt Fist.
I want to put a barrier up on this guy, like right in front of him, and just block what he's doing.
In between Cheerful and Razor Fist.
Yeah, would that be helpful, or is that a hindrance?
Well, it keeps anyone else from getting to him.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I think I want to throw some hurt and get a little closer. Can I bolt him from there?
You absolutely can bolt him from there.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
That will hit.
Sweet.
Wow.
Pathetic damage.
That's
Would you
the guy.
do you care to try that again? Oh, no, that wasn't actually damage. Go ahead and roll damage. I don't know what that was, but that was not your damage roll.
So,
Oh, no, there it is. Okay, yeah. That would have cost you a penny, but you can take it if you want.
yeah, totally will. Worth it. I haven't spent anything tonight. That's well worth it.
Okay, so that is enough to shake him again, and that is where we're going to leave it for tonight.
We.
Okay, thanks everybody.
That was lit.
You can follow Happy Monster Press on Facebook and Blue Sky as Happy Monster Press, on our website at happymonsterpress.com, on Twitter as Happy Monster PRS, or follow this podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or iTunes. Like what you hear? Support us on Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/happymonsterpress. The Happy Monster Cast is part of the Savage Worlds Media Network. This podcast references the Savage Worlds game system available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial content permitted under the Media Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. All other content is the intellectual property of Happy Monster Press. Music: Ice Cold by Jason Shaw, and Asian Drums by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license.
Oh, for sure.